Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 41 of Europa Universalis for as Malwa. And we are just about to go to war once again with Delhi, and we are going to do that by declaring a war down here on Kosh. We need a free diplomat, so let's bring the guy back who was spying on Kosh in the first place to give us the claim. There we go. We will declare war. We want to bring Delhi in. I'm not going to make Delhi a co-belligerent because Delhi's got about 8,000 allies. So we'll go ahead and do that. I very much doubt that Delhi will... let's turn that fort on, actually. I very much doubt that Delhi will fail to honour the call. We can't... Yep, there we go. Delhi have honoured the call. We're going to move straight in onto Koch here with this army and deal with them. We just siege Koch straight out. We don't really need to wait around. Now, Delhi do have quite an army. All I really want out of this war is Delhi. And maybe some money. Let's just go ahead and leave half the stack there. And take this stack in and deal with their army. If I can just wipe their army out, that'll be fine. Is that going to be a stack wipe for us? Something's happened over here as well. We've actually taken Delhi already. Wow, that was fast. Let's get you straight up there and start sieging out some forts. That was not a stack wipe, unfortunately, but we will fully siege out all of your lands. We've got Idar coming up here to help. They've made the usual mistake that the AI does of just marching straight in with no flipping morale. Delhi do have an army over here in Idar, which is a little bit annoying. I'm going to go ahead and just turn the forts on, because obviously the AI has been sneaky and managed to get past me. So we don't want to allow that to continue. Gain innovativeness for some unrest. Sure, we'll take that. You're going to head up to Delhi's lands. But this will be 100% war score on Kosh in no time at all. Idar are helping up here. Yeah, you've got some units down there that... I don't know, I guess I could come and deal with you. It's not a massive army. Let's move over with this army here. Might be able to do something. Oh, you've got a 23 stack there as well. I see. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go and stick you in a fort. I could come back with some of my other armies, and I probably will. So let's move you down to Jampur. You are... Who is this? This is... that's Riing. Let's go ahead and put Riing in this army. And then we can deal with some of these units if we need to. Looks like some of them are turning back a little bit. There's another fort. You move down to there. Not too sure how far these guys are going to go to try and recover. That 23 stacks it right there. You've actually stopped there. Can we catch you? Yes, we can. 23 stack is coming in. We've got more than enough men here to deal with it. Are you... Really thought for a moment there he was going to go in and try and reinforce that. No, you're going into there. Can I catch you? No, but I have... He is nervous, isn't he? He doesn't want to take this fight. I'm just going to jump in on you there with a 50 stack. Wow, his health didn't last long, did it? Or his morale. We jumped right in on top of that one. Yeah, he lost that pretty hard. Well, let's go and bring you guys back out of there now, because we've managed to fully siege your territory. There's some shenanigans going on down here that needs dealing with, so let's go deal. In the meantime, we'll just sit up here and start sieging stuff out. Now, Idar, do you have any more claims on anything? And if not, why not? You have a claim on these two. Okay. We'll give those... I'm going to take Mawat. But I'll give... Mind you, I have claims on those as well, to be fair. But I really don't mind giving them to Idar, because they can call them and then I'll take them later. Because we're always ahead on Diplo, so it makes more sense to let our vassal do the coring, and then we just pay the Diplo cost later. Gain 10 legitimacy, that's nice. I mean, Delhi is only a secondary participant in this war. They're not a co-belligerent, so we might not even have enough war score to take both of these provinces along with Delhi. And it's Delhi that I want. So we're going to go and flip that over to Idar, just so that I remember. You're already taking that one. So that's fine. Your army's now marching around down here. It's only an 8 stack though, so I'm quite happy to move in and deal with that. And you've turned that over to me. You've got a claim. Well, I guess I've got a claim on it, and you've got a claim on it. There's that 25 stack of Delhi's. 74% war score. They've obviously got another fort somewhere that I haven't spotted. What would it take for me to grab this from you? Probably a lot more. Only negative 19 at the moment. Well, okay, let's keep sieging them out. We probably want to try and smash their armies if possible as well. You're taking some attrition. Let's go ahead and move you over there. Let's go ahead and unsiege everything that they've sieged. I am going to have to come over here and deal with their armies, though. That's really the only way that we're going to really get some war score here. We've lost our +2 admin guy. We could go ahead and grab a +3. We're not making a huge deal of money. We do have loans to pay, but it's probably the best way of doing things. I really want to try and turn my forts off if I can, because the forts cost an absolute fortune. Now, we don't have a leader here, so I'm a little bit skeptical about jumping in on a 25 stack, on a 23 stack without a leader. We can go and take another admin. Let's go ahead and do that. We've almost caught up on admin tech, actually. Mill tech, we are still behind, but that land maintenance modifier is also probably worth taking. That's also just given us yearly inflation reduction. Not that that is a problem currently. That looks like that has been sorted. Can you not deal with this 1 stack over here, Idar? Are you struggling with it that much? Now, those guys are trying to take some stuff back up there. I'm going to come back with you, actually. I want to try and jump. You're trying to take that fort back. No, you've changed your mind because you've suddenly noticed that my army's heading your way. We're going to get some little 1 stacks over here. I'm going to move you forward because I want to keep my eye on these guys, see where they're going. Give myself the opportunity to try and intercept them and slow them down. So we are going to catch them here. We are going to take a river crossing. Already, though, their base morale is a lot lower than ours, even though we don't have a leader. And Idar came in with the assist there. That army is now locked. It was a little bit quicker than I expected. This is why I don't normally play on speed 3 when I'm in the middle of a war. But let's go ahead and keep wiping out these 1 stacks. That's Great Britain with the first circumnavigation. -3 just to take Delhi. I do want to try and see if it's going to be possible to flip those 2 provinces over. So I will keep my eye on that. And I'll probably move... As soon as this army's finished with this province down here, I'm going to go and run towards that that stack again. Although I do have a 25 stack down there, so we can possibly deal if we need to. Excellent. Didn't need to keep pausing. Although usually you select an army, you're about to click somewhere, and then the army window... I want to click there, I select the army, and the window pops up, and it gets in the way. But that's just the way of things. Right, you are moving in towards Delhi now. That's a little bit of a shame, because I am going to catch them, though. And they weren't even at full morale, which is really good. Which is very good, because I'm rolling zeros. Was that a stack wipe? No, it was not. That was unfortunate. But not the end of the world. Kosh won a piece. Well, the funny thing is, Kosh, I don't actually want that much from you, but I do want to try and take a fair bit from Delhi. So I'm afraid you're just going to have to put up with the fact that I'm at war with you. Now, if you guys are just going to move up here, how long are you going to be white flagged for? Got a feeling you might just be moving into there. No? How far up are you going to go? Well, let's grab this province anyway. There we go. Doesn't look like we can catch them, unfortunately. Although we might be able to do it with the 24 stat that we've got over here. We still have some manpower. We are losing money. I'd like to sort that out before we run out of... before we have to pay the loans, if possible. So you're trying to give me the slip. I've kind of got you in the middle of this little triangle here, which is good for me. Yeah, you are now currently stuck. Right, now we've got you. That's a lot more troops than you're going to be able to handle. We're at 99% war score, actually. Let's wait for the battle to finish, because obviously that will give us a negative modifier when trying to peace out. And that was a stack wipe as well. So we've got them sieged out. So let's say we sue for peace with you. We want to take Delhi. Give those to my vassal. And maybe just take a ton of money. Why you only give me that? Why won't you give me that? I want to take more money from them, so I'm going to let the war go on a little bit more. If I can get more money out of them, we can pay off these loans. We've just stat wiped their army, so this should work out quite well for us. I could just go ahead and do a carpet siege here, which I probably should. There'd definitely be less attrition. I've got 99% war score against them. They don't have any war enthusiasm, so it shouldn't really be that difficult. But they're going to make it that difficult. Let's get you guys right down here, because we know they're going to be training new units. Some of these units are going to get trapped up in the north, so that's fine. You're going to get sort of cornered. They might get one or two of these units past us, like they have done just there. It's not overly important. Let's split you up so you can take 2 provinces at once. Let's split you up, and half of you can move down into that stack. Not too sure where that 2 stack's going to go, but it will be fine. You sit on Delhi all you like. You're not going to take it back with 2 men. Did manage to grab one of those. We're not going to catch you. You move into there. You move into there. Yeah, not sure what they're up to. That's another province we now control. Is this enough yet? Can we peace out with you and get all that I want? I can get 100% war scores worth of money. That will put us in a coalition with Delhi we don't care about. Bengal we don't care about. Bamanis we don't care about. No, that's fine. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's quite nice. So you guys get out of there. You guys need to move into one province so you can group up. You guys need to move into one province so you can group up. So we have Delhi now. We are still at war with Koch. Do I really want to take anything from Koch? I mean, I could force vassalize them, actually. How many relationships do I currently have? Is a very good question. 3 of 4. So we could force vassalize Koch and feed some of this other stuff to them. I think I might do that, actually. So, Koch, we are going to make you a vassal. And do I want to take your money? You don't have an awful lot. I will just take Koch. There we go. So now I can actually use them against these guys. Let's go ahead and improve our relations with them when we can. We can upgrade our government rank. Oh, to become a kingdom now. Lovely. Excellent. Due to reaching the government rank empire, we are now a central union of Western Aryan culture. All Western Aryan cultures are now accepted in our realm. Well, that'll help. And we can enact a government reform, which is tier 7. So we can have yearly absolutionism and increase our maximum absolutionism. An extra possible policy. We can become a republic, which I don't really want to do. Or we can become a theocracy. So I think we are just going to take the absolutionism here. Excellent, that'll help us out. Now we do have some coring, which is Delhi. Delhi's quite expensive, but it will be worth it. So you guys, drill. You guys up there. Have I got the right army selected? Drill. And there's another army. Local unrest or gain some autonomy in Delhi. Yeah, we'll take the unrest. We will have an army sort of up somewhere in Delhi. It's going to be this army. You guys sit in Delhi. Because stuff's going to go down in Delhi. We're losing money. That's because I've still got all my forts on. So let's go ahead and mothball all the forts. Our truce with Calm has ended. So we could just go straight to war with Calm now and take stuff from Bengal. But that is probably going to be in the next video. Because I would like a little bit of time to recover, at least. And that's going to hurt Delhi quite a lot. We've taken 3 more provinces from them, including their capital. Their new capital is now Multan, which is over here. Which is still easy enough to get to, if we're perfectly honest. But yeah, Delhi's actually now quite weak. They've lost a good chunk. Sindh looks like weird stuff is happening to them as well. Still allied with Transoxiana and Sindh. Transoxiana currently would not come in if I were to declare a war against Sindh. And we do have a CB against them. Because Idar have claims over here. So we could literally go straight into a war with Sindh at this point. I do want to try and improve relations with Koch. We can get a royal marriage. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll start improving relations. I'm going to bring back the guy who's improving relations with Idar. He doesn't really need to be there. And, yeah, Idar are busy coring. But dealing with Sindh might be worth it, because we might not get a better opportunity. They are military tech level 18, compared to our 16, though. Although Idar's actually 17. Sistan are military tech level 16. We can probably do it in terms of the number of units we have. So that is probably fine. Let's go and improve our relations here. Another great advisor has died. We could do without that. We are improving automatically with Koch. That's fine. This is our Diplo guy. Well, we don't have a lot of money. Let's go for Morella Navies. That'll also help us with extra money from the merchant fleet. Let's bring at least one of these other armies up. And I don't think we'll have too much of a problem with Sindh. But yeah, I think declaring that war before Transoxiana have a chance to jump in is probably worthwhile. It's risky, of course. Transoxiana might... no, Transoxiana are getting absolutely smashed at the moment by the Ottomans. So this is our opportunity. We are going to declare war for Karapur. That's fine. Sistan will come in. That's also fine. Not going to turn the forts on, because it is very much my intention to just move in and build a defensive line. Going to keep this guy back here for dealing with the rebels from Delhi, because you know they're going to pop. Now, I know these guys are well ahead of us in military tech, but if we could jump in on them quick enough and they're at low morale. It's my own fault, really. I should have actually moved in and been on their border before I pulled the trigger there, and mistakes were made. So that was very much my own fault. Now, we don't have a leader there, but if I can get there quick enough, we can help. You're not actually even moving into the province where they are you? Let's move into there. You are moving into Urmakot, which is this one. You are movement locked. And apparently I cannot catch you. Now I can, it seems. Let's move back down here. If we can get that army... Well, actually, you can move in there. You can go and start grabbing some of their provinces. So, as far as I'm concerned, if we can deal with some of these armies swiftly, and we have done, we've stack wiped them, considering their tech was so much higher than mine. And yeah, let's just go and siege out Sindh and do it quickly. That is a rebellion over in Idar. I'll deal with it for them. Now, they may try and go around the north and cause some problems up there. I'm not too concerned. We're going to try and grab as many of their provinces as we can. Rebels dealt with. Let's go back into Delhi. And all of this territory is going to go to my vassal. Delhi are dealing with separatists, which is nice. Got to wait for a few of these forts to fall before we can do too much. Go and grab that one. This one won't fall because it's that we are sitting on the 2 forts, so that's fine. Idar are dealing with Delhi's rebels. Why? What are you doing? Please stop helping the enemy. Okay, thanks. Let's move you into friendly territory so you're not taking a ton of attrition. So their capital's going to fall quite quickly because, as usual, the AI never actually builds a proper fort on its capital. It always just leaves that sort of value fort that you get for free. So that's never good. We might even be able to take enough money in this to pay the loans off. If we can just siege out like one fort belonging to Sistan. Just make sure, yeah, Transoceania have not been called in. Good stuff. What have we got here? This is Sind want peace already. Yeah, funny that. Now, your capital's quite hard to get to. It is behind 2 forts, so I don't think I'm going to be easily able to get to your... Yeah, I'd have to go the long way round. Wow, I'd have to go the long way round to get to anywhere in your territory. Okay, let's just sit here until this fort falls. Well, let's wait till your movement locked. There you go, now your movement locked. So let's go and move in and take your 4 stack that you're sacrificing to us. Let's repay that loan. We will have to extend the second loan, but that's fine. Taking some losses here. Come on, is the fort going to fall? No, it was only a 28% chance. It was a lot to ask. There are some rebels up here. There's actually Afghan separatists. Quite a big stack of them as well. We're probably not going to get quite that far up. We won't be able to take quite that much stuff from Sind. But I was hoping Idar would go up and deal with that. There we go. That siege is now done, which means we can move to this province at least. Once we get that, we can move on to their capital. I just want to sort of piece Sistan out. If we can piece Sistan out, then we can move in and do other stuff. We're going to move up with you. You're going to move back because you're taking attrition. And I don't think you really need to be anywhere where you're taking attrition right now. I think we've got enough armies on the front line to deal with that. You're actually now sieging out Sistan, so I'm happy with that. I can move up there and take their land without having to give too much thought to it. That was Riing Rogers IV, who can no longer serve us. Where were you, Ryan? You were here, weren't you? So you are going to be Riing Rogers V. And you are a 3543. Wow, a 3-star general. I think possibly the first of the campaign. So that is nice. Still can't get around to there easily due to the fort here, which Idar is sieging. Let's just go in and help Idar with that fort. So Sin still want to peace out. That is not surprising. But I'd like to separate peace out Sistan first, if possible. I've got to be careful here. I don't want to give too much stuff away to Idar in one go, because it's going to be quite costly for them to core, and also they're going to be dealing with rebellions. But I can help them with the rebellions. Can't believe that 22 stack is attacking a defensive 35 stack. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and turn all of this over to Idar anyway. I mean, we might as well, right? And, you know, Idar can do with it whatever Idar wants to do with it. We'll see how much we can give them. We'll see how much is reasonable to give them. They've turned some of it over to me, of course, which they don't need to do. Maybe I only need to get this one fort to get Sistan out. I don't really want to take much from Sistan. If I can get some money from them, it'd be nice. Guess we already have one of their forts. This one, yeah, let's go ahead and flip that over to Idar as well. I'm not going to take land from Sistan. I don't need it. So we will we'll let Sistan hang on to that. Transoxiana are getting smashed now. It looks like their war with the Ottomans has ended. But they're still having some real problems. Right, okay, let's go ahead and see if we can see peace out with Sistan. Wow, they're not willing to take a peace right now. Only -3, though. Fine, let's go and sit in your capital, see if you change your mind. Almost guaranteed they're going to change the mind with this one. Delian separatists. There is quite a bit of... I mean, we are coring. We'll leave the army there, though, at least for the time being. It's certainly the safer course of action. Again, the AI's only got its level 1 value fort. So the capital gets a level 1 fort, which... the first fort you can build in the game is a level 2 fort, and it stacks with the level 1 fort of your capital. So if you look at my capital, for example, my capital is a level 5 fort, because it's a bastion, which is the second fort you can build, level 4, and the capital city gives it an extra +1. And the AI just never builds proper forts in its capital, which is absolutely ridiculous. Another royal marriage with Vijayanagar. Let's keep it going. They are quite strong. They're only really going to be useful against Bamanis, but let's keep them around. Sue for peace with Sistan. Yes, they are willing to take a peace. They have 250 gold, which is all of their worldly possessions, and we can take war reps. We could have probably got them to break some alliance, but what's the point, really? Let's bring troops home. And that is pretty much all of their lands, at least once I've clicked this, transferred over to Idar. So if we go now and speak to Sind, Idar. That's 85, that's aggressive expansion, not too bothered about. Doesn't tell me how much overextension it gives them, which is unfortunate. Let's give you more coast as well, if we can. 95, there we go. That has just made Sind significantly larger. When the rest of my army's back, yeah, we've already accepted the royal marriage, but we'll click the button again. We should be able to pay off that loan now. We pay loan. Yep, there we go. No longer in debt. Making... Well, we're not making 256 ducats per turn, or 255 ducats per turn. It'd be nice if we were, but that's just because it's taking into consideration the peace deal on that term. So let it tick over to the next year. There we go. And 11.5. Not great. Not great, but it will do. Idar shouldn't have too many problems getting all of that cord. You guys should be making your way home too. So we're just going to bring everybody home, and then we're going to get ready to do this war. Mongnai and Bengal. It's the same as it was before. And in this war, I'm going to take stuff for myself. We're actually going to spend some admin points and grab some land. In terms of tech, there is currently no institution. So we are still behind, but we are going to start catching up. Be nice if we had a little bit more money, then we could get some better advisors. But that's not going to happen just yet. But no, we're doing well. We've weakened Delhi, we've weakened Sind, we've weakened Bamanis, we've weakened Bengal. We are blobbing out. It is Bordagore. It'll look better once we've taken Idar, Bamanis and Vijayanagar, especially as they've got these two provinces and Goa. And of course, somehow Andhra is still managing to survive, but probably not for too much longer. Either way, we're well over the 20-minute mark, and I'm pleased with how that particular war went, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I will see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.